It was great to be able to celebrate this milestone birthday with friends and relatives from Italy and American friends that were drawn to this event for the Sciascia project. The enthusiasm generated by the unveiling of the Sciascia statue resulted in a sellout 2 months prior to the event, attracting over 600 people to Liuna Station.
Film producer Dale Hildebrand was there, along with film star and co-writer Charly Chiarelli, to introduce their movie trailer in the award-winning film The Road to the Lemon Grove, which was well received by Canadian and international audiences. Film producer Mark Spano also came from North Carolina to introduce his highly acclaimed documentary, Sicily, Land of Love and Strife.
And there were other guests and intellectuals that attended this event, such as Angelo Coniglio, genealogist and author from Buffalo, New York, Gaetano Cipolla, president of Arba Sicula from New York City, and guests from as far away as Illinois and Arizona, and a delegation of about 12 to 13 people that came from Sicily.
Leonardo Sciascia was born in Racalmuto in 1921. He was initially a teacher. In fact, I've met many people that were his students. From there, he developed a proficiency in writing, creative writing, and he wrote both fiction and nonfiction. The fiction tended to be about criminal investigation, both from a police perspective and a legal perspective. He did write one book, Le Parrocchie di Regalpetra, basically about the townspeople in a fictional town called Regalpetra, which is really Racalmuto. His nonfiction was devoted mostly to political commentary. Then later in life, he became a member of parliament. In 2016, a group of Hamiltonians went to Racalmuto with Mayor Eisenberger as a delegation. And during that trip, Gabe Macluso and I had the privilege of meeting a sculptor, Giuseppe Agnello. Giuseppe Agnello had sculpted a famous statue that sits in the piazza of Racalmuto. And in this brief encounter with him, Gabe and I asked him whether he would consider ever making another one. And to our amazement, he said yes, and that's how this project was born. In fact, originally we considered a bust. Upon further reflection amongst our committee and then in speaking with the sculptor, we realized that Sciascia was a man of the people, a man of the town, a man of the street, and to really represent him in the true way that he was, an intelligent person, but who was a man of the people, we had to show him in his full embodiment. But also because Hamilton and Racalmuto are twinned, we wanted to have an exact twin of the statue that we have in Racalmuto here in Hamilton. And right here, just a few steps from where we're standing, we had an unveiling where we had 13 people come from Racalmuto. And most of them were members of the city council of that city, together with spouses and other friends and people. We had gathered here approximately 600 people. It was a beautiful gala, one I'll always remember. And the thing that struck me about that was that we had people from our twin city of Racalmuto here celebrating with people of Hamilton, and it was as if these people were born and lived in the same place. There was no differentiation between the visitors and the hosts, and the hosts and the visitors. And to me, that particular Sicilia Canta was the top of the mountain, basically. I don't know how Joe and Sam will be able to replicate that. I have faith that they will be able to, but that was quite an achievement on their part. They had about 600 people assembled in the room, entertainment, education, culture. There was a lot of love and warmth in the room, and I'll always remember it.
This year, we would like to commemorate Canada's 150th birthday and what it means to friends and family who traveled from the old country to make Canada their home. In the 1960s, there were over 10,000 Sicilians living in and around James Street North.
They were from the town of Racalmuto. They found work in manual labor jobs on the railroad and construction, in the cotton mill, and you were very fortunate if you worked at Stelco or Tafasco. We are proud to be Italo-Canadian with Sicilian ancestry.
Otto giorni di festa e ora se ne vanno, che non è più Natale e manco Capodanno. A ritorno non da nevi, una cianeglia oscuro, un c'è un patrone strano e c'è un travaglio duro. Uni sono chiamati pingiuria, terroni, e che l'uomini della Sicilia non siamo agenti buoni. A ritorno do treno con soli, do treno senza soli. E ritornano con cuori che ci cangi. Addio, bella Sicilia, o terra mia d'aranci e di canzoni. O latti mi lo dasti, ma pani un me ne doni.
Sicily was officially twinned with the city of Hamilton. Hamilton and Roccamoto continue to share a special bond. Today, there are over 30,000 Sicilians living in Hamilton.
We have a great debt to the land which gave birth to our parents, as they stressed to us that education and hard work would be the key to our success.
Today, you can find Canadians of Italian Sicilian descent at all levels of law, politics, medicine, education, and of course, the arts.
We are forever grateful for this country we call home and native land, which welcomed our parents and grandparents with open arms. We are people of goodwill, sincerity, generosity, and of tolerance, good humor, and respect. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.